Epictetus once asserted, "Difficulties show a person's character, and the greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it." Skillful pilots gain their reputation from storms and tempests. This statement is not merely a philosophy, it is a call to action. When you have a clear understanding of your goals, the world around you seems to shrink, turning colossal challenges into small steps. The inner strength you find in this process cannot be defeated. A firm purpose is not something stumbled upon by chance. It is crafted from moments of deep reflection on what truly matters to you, not just career goals or personal achievements, but also the principles and values you want to dedicate your life to pursuing. And once that purpose is deeply ingrained in your heart, the next step is to apply diligence to protect and nurture it. Perseverance and steadfast commitment to your goals shape your strength in the face of adversity. A firm purpose is like a beacon in the night, not only a guiding light, but also a solid anchor for the soul. When life pulls you into whirlwinds, a firm purpose is the lifebuoy that keeps you from sinking into the sea of emotions and difficult circumstances. Ultimately, firm purposes are not just advice. They are the key to unlocking unparalleled mental strength and the ability to face and overcome any challenge. This is the essence of Stoic philosophy, not just a set of rules for living, but also evidence of the power of will and firm purpose. In the light of this philosophy, nothing is impossible, and nothing can shake your resilient spirit. Principle number 2. Would you give your body to a stranger? Imagine you would never entertain the idea of handing over control of your body to a completely unfamiliar and untrustworthy person. So why do we easily allow our minds to be hijacked by stray thoughts and deceitful words? When we let ourselves be influenced by others' opinions, we are essentially handing the key to our happiness and peace over to strangers. Mind control is not just a skill, it's an art. When someone offends us, it's natural to feel hurt and want to retaliate. But Stoicism teaches us that our emotions are the result of our thoughts and personal perspectives. This means we have the power to choose how to respond to any situation. Instead of letting offense overwhelm us, consider it an opportunity to strengthen patience and self-awareness. To cultivate discipline and self-control, start with daily habits. Set small goals and achieve them every day to build self-confidence. Focus on living in the present and deepening your understanding of your emotions. As you begin to realize that you have the power to choose how to react to any situation, you will gradually become resilient to challenges and no longer be swayed by negative emotions. Imagine a baker who focuses every day on improving their skills, paying no mind to excessive criticism or praise. This baker doesn't allow any external opinions to affect their work process or spirit. Ultimately, with patience and control, the baker not only improves their baking skills, but also achieves true freedom and inner peace, gracefully overcoming any criticism. Stoic philosophy is not just a classical philosophical discipline, it's also a powerful tool to help us face and overcome everyday challenges. By learning to control our minds and handle emotions maturely, we can achieve genuine peace and freedom amidst a volatile and uncertain world. We cannot avoid becoming subjects of gossip and judgment from others. But have you ever wondered if the weight of malicious words truly defines you, or if it's your resilience and inner peace that ultimately determine who you are? Take a moment, relax, and join us in exploring the next principle. This story is not just about how we confront negative words, but also a lesson in soul freedom when no longer bound by others' opinions. Principle number 3. If someone speaks ill of you. Epictetus once said that we cannot control the opinions or actions of others, but we can only control how we react to them. In the modern world, this can be understood as accepting that everyone has their perspectives and values, and they may not always agree with or act in the way we expect. Similar to the teaching of Christ, love your enemies, we are advised to be patient and open-minded towards differing viewpoints, even when they oppose our own. To live a life not disturbed by the words of others, we need to have a deep and accurate understanding of ourselves. This includes a clear understanding of our motivations and reasons behind our actions, as well as a firm belief in our values and principles. When you are confident in the path you have chosen and why you have chosen it, negative words from others become meaningless. Finally, to face insults or disagreements without letting them affect us, we need to develop patience and gentleness. Patience allows us to maintain calmness and not react hastily or negatively, while gentleness helps us maintain good relationships with others, even when they disagree with us. Illustrative examples can be drawn from the lives of saints and ascetics who faced harm and insults with patience and kindness, always holding fast to their chosen path. When we focus on personal growth and resilience in the face of challenges, we not only improve our own lives, but also inspire those around us. Remember, true power does not come from controlling what others think or say about us, but from our ability to control how we allow those things to affect us. We would love to hear your thoughts and experiences with negative words from others, and how you have applied Stoic principles to handle them. Share your insights in the comments below. Your story could become a source of inspiration and strength for others. Principle number 4. Insult and offense. Epictetus, with a firm and wise tone, emphasized, "What really frightens and dismays us is not external events themselves, but the way in which we think about them." This means that when someone offends you, it's not their words that hurt you, but rather how you perceive and react to those words that determine their impact on your soul. Imagine, in a meeting, you express an opinion, and a colleague strongly opposes it. Instead of reacting emotionally, you pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, is this an opportunity for me to consider the issue from a different perspective? In doing so, you not only maintain your composure, but also broaden your outlook. Or in another situation, when you and a close friend are conversing, and suddenly you're criticized for a personal decision. Instead of feeling hurt, you take time to reflect on that criticism. Perhaps you'll discover that although their delivery wasn't perfect, their intention was truly to prompt you to reconsider your choices from another angle. This is finding light in the darkness, a valuable skill that Stoicism encourages us to learn. Through this lesson, we learn not only how to endure offense or hurt, but also how to turn these experiences into stepping stones for personal growth. The key lies in how you choose to face them. Strength, according to Stoicism, doesn't come from avoiding difficulties, but from knowing how to embrace and overcome them. Remember that within every challenge lies an opportunity for you to become stronger and more resilient. We often confront challenges that sow fear and shame. The question is, how do we overcome them? How do we not allow these experiences to determine our self-worth? Epictetus delved deep into this issue in his philosophy. He pointed out that at the core of every fear and feeling of shame is not the external circumstances, but rather how we respond to them. Principle number 5, fear and dishonor. Have you ever felt trapped in the glass cage of fear and shame? These are the times when we do things we don't want, just to receive acceptance or a small praise on social media. But Epictetus, with his timeless wisdom, pointed out a simple yet profound truth. We are the ones who assign meaning to every event, thus creating fear and shame within our souls. Unlike denying emotions, Stoicism invites us to embrace them with courage and self-control. Overcoming fear and shame means we are no longer shackled by the gaze and words of others. It's a journey back to ourselves, rediscovering the value and meaning of life in every breath, in every daily decision. Epictetus teaches that the key to happiness lies not outside, but within the soul of each individual. When we place our self-worth on things beyond our control, we open the door to fear and shame. Conversely, when we focus on self-improvement, wisdom, and spiritual freedom, we find unparalleled peace and strength. Ultimately, fear and dishonor in Epictetus's Stoic philosophy is not just a lesson on facing challenges. It's also a reminder to live a meaningful life, where fear and shame are no longer obstacles on the journey to happiness and freedom. For when we dare to face and overcome, we not only liberate ourselves, but also inspire those around us. As we move forward to principle number 6, let's explore how Stoicism teaches us not only to face, but also to embrace challenges on the path of self-development. We will learn to anticipate difficulties and not only be ready to confront them, but also to use them as a launchpad to reach the best version of ourselves. Before we continue, I want to express my deepest gratitude to all of you who have spent time with us in this video. Your presence is an invaluable encouragement to me and the production team. If you find these principles valuable, please like and share this video with others. Your support not only helps us continue producing quality content, but also spreads Stoic philosophy to even more people. Principle number 6, anticipating obstacles. At its core, the Stoic principle of anticipating obstacles encourages a proactive stance rather than reacting to life's challenges. Epictetus suggests that by envisioning potential difficulties along our path, we prepare ourselves mentally to face them calmly and thoughtfully. This mental training session is not an invitation to pessimism, but a strategy to strengthen resolve and equip the mind with the necessary tools for any situation. Consider the story of a marathon runner preparing for an upcoming race. Aware of the principle of anticipating obstacles, she anticipates potential challenges, adverse weather conditions, injuries, or unexpected personal commitments that could disrupt her training schedule. Instead of fearing these possibilities, she plans accordingly by adjusting her training schedule, preparing for different weather conditions, and allocating time for rest and recovery. On the race day, when faced with a sudden downpour, she remains calm, having mentally and physically prepared for such a situation. Anticipating and preparing for what could have been an obstacle turns the race into evidence of her resilience and determination. Anticipating obstacles creates harmony between emotions and logic, teaching us to approach life's uncertainties with a balanced mind. Emotionally, it instills a sense of readiness and confidence. Logically, it enhances our problem-solving skills by encouraging us to think ahead and plan for the future. This balance is a hallmark that allows us to face life's ups and downs with a serene heart and a clear mind. Don't consent to be hurt, and you won't be hurt. This is a choice over which you have control. Epictetus once said, he taught that true power lies in how we choose to react to every situation. This perspective opens up a path to liberation, a new way of viewing how we accept and confront challenges